After the Rain tells the stories of Veronica and Sasha, two Ukrainian girls kidnapped by Russia and whose families risked their lives to get them back. During 10 days at a therapy centre in Estonia, they share their experiences of being told they'd be given new parents, and in the case of Veronica, days spent in solitary confinement.
The abduction and the forced assimilation of children by a culture seeking dominance is not a new phenomenon. It's a tried and tested weapon of war. The thought of being separated from my own child is unimaginable. And so as soon as I read that the International Criminal Court had issued an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin for the illegal deportation of Ukrainian children, I knew that I wanted to find a way to tell that story.
The British filmmaker Sarah McCarthy has a Ukrainian mother. This project was personal for her. She has come to Beijing hoping to introduce the story of Ukraine's stolen children to audiences where Russia's propaganda has taken hold.
What I've noticed is there's been a real concerted effort from the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry, from the UK Foreign Ministry, and from the Estonian Foreign Ministry to take the film into places where Putin's propaganda has a real foothold. You know, we're here in China, and my Chinese friends and colleagues tell me that that has been the party line, that Ukraine started the war and Russia was defending itself, which is patently untrue. And it's scary to live in a world where the President of the United States is starting to parrot Russian propaganda talking points.
On Russian state television, children taken forcibly from Ukraine have been paraded like they were rescued rather than kidnapped. There are still more than 19,000 children being kept illegally in Russia. Sasha and her siblings were taken at a military checkpoint when she was just 5 years old. Their father was held at a correctional facility and tortured for 45 days.
When Evgeny was released, he had nothing. He had no money, no food. His house had been bombed, and he started reaching out to friends and volunteers and NGOs to figure out a way to gather what he needed to go and get his children.
Sarah intentionally did not include any war images in the documentary.
I think the power of this film is that it gives a platform to the children, and the children will tell you very matter-of-factly what happened to them. And there's no refuting that. These children were separated from their parents and their families. They were taken to Russia. And all the Russian disinformation in the world can't change these simple facts. The grandmother Vera in my film, who went to collect her granddaughter against all the odds, she, for me, embodies the spirit of the Ukrainian people, relentless, fearless, and unstoppable. And if anybody can stand up to Trump, can stand up to Putin, it's the Ukrainian people.
When Ukraine's fate is being traded on the global stage, she wants the world to hear from those who should form its future.